very, very soon. Here we are. It's going to be 9C closing out knife round as well. So that's a good start for them. We'll see how this one goes. We got immediately everyone on 9C purchasing in towards the armor side of things. So interesting to see a confidence play coming through from them. And I think YNG Sharks should be dealing with a whole lot of confidence as well. They just got off the back of a very strong Dust2 match. So they shouldn't be too fearful. And you can see that confidence showing. Rox is going to be taken down very early on. A nice shot landed from Nissim. Looking for more. They're giving him fights here. They got to be careful. I know that they want to trade that one back, but you can't be too wild with the attack there. Trades do come through. DJT going to find himself a couple of kills before the trade from J&T comes through. The answers back are relatively swift, and now we're into a 3-on-3 with Bomb in recovery as well. Catwalk seems to be a priority. They still need to take control of a couple of different bits of the map, but you can see the utility prioritized. They went and go and grabbed that from their teammate's body. Now the split up Catwalk going to take place here. Smoke being thrown out. I don't know where this is going to land here. Interesting to see. On top of the dumpsters, it seems. It'll allow for them to scale up pretty deep into things here. They don't have that long lurk. Actually, he hasn't activated yet, so he's going to remain kind of removed from his teammates here. Trade important that JNT finds it. Needs to find another and nails that headshot. That's a brilliant double kill coming through from JNT, but as he punches in the numbers, there's no support close by. And one's already snuck in. It's Max, rather. He's already tucked in towards the spawn side of things here. Needs to find this last player right on the corner. The chase is in. Bomb's been tapped, but not fully stuck in upon it. Need to get taken care of. Che, who had an absolutely stunning last map versus Dust2, is going to win a 1v1 clutch to open up for the Sharks. Wonderful start right there for them. Just picking up where they left off in that last match. It's hard fought for that round for the Sharks, but they'll still take it nonetheless. Utility being thrown in towards Logden to grab that early control. A molly being expended here. Surprising that they even have that on a round like this, where it's kind of an eco territory. Force buy, more accurately. Flashbang to reaggress towards Catwalk, though, being thrown out here shortly for being QZ. Waiting patient. GT rather, waiting for noise around the corner. Flashbang, well placed, but they weren't quite looking that way. So they're going to avoid that flashbang altogether. More players scaling up towards the Catwalk as well. I see a lot of players on Cat, yes. But it doesn't mean they're committed. They have this B-lurk here. And Che. I'm wondering if that's going to, like, hint at a possible B play. All the while, up Catwalk they go. Looking for opening success. Nissim able to scale all the way in towards site. Maybe they will just commit now that they have that control. And QZ got to drop one. Che? Not so enticed to be a factor in this round early on. Does leave some limitations here on what can be done for the T side. Post plant's looking a bit scary as the retake taking place. The J&T going to find his first now, and they do have to worry about this flank coming through from long. So Che's going to be able to activate late in the round if he's ever required, and he does come through to finish the job once again for the Sharks, who punished the force buy there. A lot of patience being shown from them, but that round could have been scary. Nonetheless, they mop it up. HE thrown really on the shoulders of Quinzin, but not scared. Rocks actually got a Zeus kill, followed up with another Deagle kill as well, and this round does become a bit pricey. Crossing, a little bit of tagging being done, but no frags just yet. Instead, gonna step upon the perch of sight. And now they start to fear the fight there coming through from CTs. They don't want to drop any more weapons here, and EGT gonna go up towards long. Another headshot landed, another Deagle shot rattling off here. Complications arising, flashes avoided, and no kits on these players, but still a bit scary. Eventually they do go down here. Flank comes through eventually, but a long rotation back in. And DRG got to make a rotation towards Catwalk here to really solidify things. Great damage done from 9Z, I gotta say. Really made Sharks work for that round, but they close out nonetheless. DRG, okay, he's gonna drop as well. So all 5 going down at the end of the day. Definitely a run that you're happy to walk away with. Quick smoke being thrown in towards the long doors. As they grab that long control here. Looks like Sharks going for a bit of a play towards the B side right now. All 5 players ready. Smoke for the molly here. They're going to go right past that spam of the A4, but still entries are fiery as ever. And Shay's going to help out with the second one. This should be around, I feel like, converted already. Oh, but the lineup's there. That's a dink and a kill right there. DGT going to answer with 2 back to equal territory now, but the post-plant situation going to take place here. J&T not so enticed just yet. And in the meantime, NZ starting to rotate in. Flashbang not coming in just yet. Molly's going to go in towards the back of sight. And now, this bomb is to be planted. The Sharks. Calls for concern taking place. Smoke thrown in. Followed up by a flashbang. That's going to be right on the money there. The chase is in. They're burning into the molly. Nissan going to find himself a multi-kill there, but NQZ to finish the job. And they shut it down right there. 9Z able to pull that round back from the brink. They had no business actually closing that one out either. Nice, I'm doing a great job at finding the multi-kill as well inside of the molly. But still, 9Z just collapsed so quickly, and you gotta give credit to DGT. He was the one that brought that round back, right? They would have no chance in that if he didn't find 2 kills through the smoke right there to save them. All that strife, not even a bomb plant either, so off the back of that great eco that 9Z got, the Sharks are very low on economy here, and everyone dropping easy as that. 9Z up to 2. Not even the best chance to get investments coming up either. Now still onto the 5-on-5. With the rifles being bought out, Negev, yeah. Interested to see how that one works out for them. That's a bit of an atypical purchase. Especially with how good Isim's been with the rifles. Ooh. The molly, if he only followed that up with spam, I think he could have found a kill. Not just yet. Instead, Sharks very systematic despite the awkward buy to grab this map control here. Flashing up the catwalk here, not going to force NQ C off the line though. Gotta test the waters towards rocks. Only has an MP9 here to offer up a defense, but quick headshot. And smoke to buy time here, but he needs support way quicker than what's coming. Smoke to isolate these duels. Flash. He's fully blown up, though. Rux can get nothing. He doesn't find a single kill there. Still, though, DGT going to answer things back. Response is swift from Sharks, though. Find the trades and find that site as well. Collateral hit from NQZ, but it's not enough to hold. David. The last man standing, they're going to run boost past this cross, but they missed the run boost. 1v3, and he lines them all up. Everyone drops to the A1S right there. David saving the day. Very, very awkward right there from the Sharks, and they're going to be kicking themselves that they couldn't capitalize on that round. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That is an absolutely brutal round to lose right there if you're the Sharks. And they've not lost it just one time, right? But they've lost it now twice, where they had the round of the palm of their hands and just couldn't quite find the finishing blow. Another run boost? What's going on here? Inside of the smoke, I think they fell off eventually. But a bit awkward right there, and NQZ going to open up proceedings towards the mid side. Opening pick. GT got to push off towards the top middle. You got to be careful. Trying to fade away here. But what a shot. DRG. As a response here, has an A1S that he could potentially pick up. There's no armor here on anyone. The Sharks can't, but they landed some shots that can convince you that they can actually make something of this round. So they're walking into the op here. Less than ideal. NQZ finding a couple of kills. Rux with a nice little bit of recoil control is going to finish the job. It's going to be 9Z grabbing that lead as well on the map of Dust2 with 4 strung together. 2 of which were rounds that I feel like Sharks had, but couldn't quite finish. Going out towards the middle here. Sharks back to their systematic takes of map control. And what is that? David can't believe his luck. Here's the nade hit the dirt as he finds his opening pick through the smoke. That guy's tearing up the server right now, and it's not fun for the Sharks, who are feeling so confident, but now might start to lose that confidence that they once had. Nice trade from DRG, at the very least. But still, it's a 1-for-1. Still, it's a man disadvantage that they have to pull back from. Smoke going out towards the door side of things here. They're trying to make their way towards the site. A big give up, though. Rock's checking a peek here, and a double entry from Nisam. He's able to run away from the molly as well. And now it's a chance for 9Z to drop around that they probably should have converted. A late flank coming through. Already the Bogdan's Haul taking place here, dropping that up to Nisam. Oh man, it looks like they're just going to give up his life. Late flank coming through. He's able to isolate one of those duels. No, can't find the second. No one's attention is turned towards the middle. NQZ had the flank on DRG. And in towards the 1v1. Back of boxes, he spotted the shoulder. That's everything. Now he knows he's going to start to push him. And a headshot connected as quick as ever from NQZ. Another clutch converted from 9Z. They cannot lose. Oh my god. How are they making every B-side Bose plant look so possible? I don't know. It's unreasonable, the rounds that they're closing out. Opposite attempting to rattle off some opening picks. This time they're going to try and coin flip it towards long. David's going to find the first, but he is taken down as he tries to transfer in towards pit. They've got one flanking up towards the top of mid. Max is going to drop a singular, but still, the Sharks are working with a whole lot right now. They have themselves a nice little position. QZ though, oh, he got hungry. The slimmest of angles J&T holds, but his patience paying off. Play on the back of single box rocks. He's covering the mid side and catwalk here, but everyone's position. Where's that long side? HE. Can chip some damage off there, but nothing too crazy. Comes down to what Max can do on the back site. No flashes. He has to play around the smoke. And they are crawling, creeping up here, and they can take different angles. Pressure applied. Max can't connect. It's becoming so very awkward, and he will get chased down. Rocks in a 1v3. Op shot. While blind for J&T, but no worries. Sharks finally do convert around after a long blast, but it's welcome because look how close these rounds have been. 1 alive, 3 alive, 1 alive, 1 alive. So you can see that toll that it takes on the money. Double safe territory for 9Z, so I think this is going to be a forced buy. Unless, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken here. DGT could fully eco. They could get a double, they could purchase up for rocks, but it's definitely going to apply some limitations here for the investment coming up. Push towards B, though. No doubt in my mind this is going to take place. 3 players pushing in towards the B site. Taking a bit of dry contacting here. Joe comes through with the USPs, but it's only 1. Shay, 11 and 6 right now. He dropped 30 in the last game. Now he's trying to pull Sharks across this game as well. Flash is brilliant. DGT forced off the line here. DRG. Putting some good damage, but no luck there for NQZ. Got this flank being covered as well by the op. Okay, you gotta be careful here. Here's the scope. Oh my god. That's a saved op right there. That's an incredible shot. Absolutely disgusting, so thank you very much for that. I don't know if there's any rifles to be retrieved. Oh no, there is an AK. Just has to be fancy about how he goes about grabbing it. Everyone's falling off though, so he should be safe and sound. This is a decent eco again from 9Z. It's not the round converted, sure, but they do damage. They grab themselves the important rifles as well, so both things that matter quite a bit. See if the Sharks can keep up their hot streak, though. Shoot till damage on the rocks. Gotta put him down a little bit early. So good start. The Sharks, at least in terms of the HP advantage that they've got going for them. And if they can keep up with the round count here, if they can give themselves a good half, the Sharks, I definitely think that they can close this one out. They put up a stellar defense versus Dust2, so giving themselves a good T side here could benefit them a lot in the coming half here. Right now, Sharks patient as ever here. They're trying to find some follow-up. Volley gets thrown deep in. David has an early alarm. Flashbang's not going to catch NQZ, playing a massive off angle. They'll follow it up with an HE as well, but that's going to be site allowed to scale here. There's no one really to offer up too much resistance on the site, at least. Looks like DGT's trying to get there. So they're going to play around the gap of the smoke. Itchy to follow suit as well. Touchdown right onto 2 players. Midler comes through as well. And there's where the entries start to fall in. Look at this. Sharks collapsing so swiftly. InQZ can't make it in time. Around the ramp corner here. And everyone strikes in unison from the Sharks. Easy as that. InQZ finds the opening pick right there, but it's too much space given to the Sharks to scale up there to grab that control and to take it right back from 9Z. That's fantastic work. On control maintained here. It's gathered from 9Z. They're playing as a pack unit here, just a full team. Sharks hoping for some sort of aggression here. It's not coming. They've assembled themselves into a B stack at the moment. Very much so committed towards this. Now the utility starts to be thrown on out here towards long. Many flashbangs. The whole belt's being thrown out. But again, this full unit is trying to make their way in. Gotta be backing towards the A side here. They're gonna meet the punch of this T side. Everyone's here. Everyone's ready. And there's only 45 seconds or so left on the clock. Upshot still rattling off here. J&T gonna find the first. That's a brilliant start to the round. At least that'll alleviate some of the pressure here. Smoke Spam gonna find the second kill as well, so it becomes a whole lot less likely. But there's a kill coming through from the scout. InQZ dropped. And here's the USPs rattling off. Deagle shot landing, but they know DJT's around this angle. DGT rather, and young Sharks will find them. Take their 7th round as well. And this is what I'm talking about. This is where things can get scary here. Not a comforting half. 9Z struggling a little bit on their CT side. Not too much to worry about just yet, but the worries might start soon. If they can't close out this half 8-7, I feel like that's a bit rough. Dust2 starting to really favor that CT side as well. And they haven't spotted out this player in the blue bin. 1 kill, but a quick trade from DGT. Still, it's gonna limit some of those resources here for CT side. Another kill coming forward, another trade. This time, though, it's 2 for 1. And that's where things can start to go your way. Giving yourself a man advantage right there. Coming through from the likes of Max is absolutely massive. Now they need to walk into David here, playing back of sight. Patient as ever. Peeking forward here, and he's going to line up too with the spray down. Rox is Rockstar. By the way. This is him. I believe. Might just be the face name that they go with. Ooh, a chunky HE right there. You could hear it. Right on target. For 9Z, that's exactly what they needed to start this round off, doing some damage. We'll run boost off the flashbang right there. They're scaling a lot of distance. In the meantime, though, an opening pick towards B. Quick trade right there, though. A lot of utility being thrown in towards this catwalk setup. Continue to toss it down range. Perfect flash on InQZ. He can find nothing on defense here. A quick flank attempted from DGT, but no luck there either. And I think Rox and Max Well, we're going to call this one a save. Also, thank you. She's actually going to chase one down here. Wonderful work being done right there from the Sharks. That's an half victory coming through from them, so a lot to be excited about. Again, I mean, when you talk about their CT sides as well, they were lights out in the last map, so Sharks clearly coming through with a scary Dust2 at the moment. Landing some tags there. Chase spots out this catwalk aggression, but MP9 long range is going to connect. NQZ going to find the opening proceedings right there. Fantastic work done from him. Another shot landing here. They're going to try and test the waters towards long. They're walking into this AK. I feel like that's less than ideal for the Sharks. They leave a lurk, but no. Instead, the op's going to start making his rotations in. B-side's where they're going to head. Flank comes through. That's the bomb spotted. That's going to be an early alarm bell here, but the B-side is clear. And that's going to be kind of read in upon from Nissim. Just going to start to push on in. Smoke for the doors as well to isolate. Still through the flames, NQZ sacrifices his life to buy a few seconds and isolating a 1v1 for Max as he catches the flank. But now that's a little hint to JNT as to where his opposition lies. No noise made from Max, and you might expect a tons player, but instead, right outside the doors, JNT gonna take his position in the back of Platt, and last man standing is Max here. Waiting patiently. Covering the doors angle here. Unsure of where his opposition lies in. No one's making a move. No one's making a noise at the moment. Volley goes in towards the back of Platt. Starts to push forward and oh man, it'll just catch him. Another massive clutch with plenty of time to defuse. That'll be the round converter right there from 9Z. Walk with the second half with 7. It's solid, but is it good enough here? I worry for 9Z because already Sharks have proven to be a very defensive team in the last map, and now I think they'll carry that forward. But a nice round to close. That definitely has to be the momentum builder that 9Z can work with. Also, you can find the brackets right there. It's not that first link, it's the second link coming through from Moobot with the A and B brackets. There's 2 separate ones if you want to check that out. You can see it right there. A pistol round kicking off here for the second time. Kit duty from DRG. And at the moment, a lot of pressure being applied towards the B side here. It can reroute towards lower though. Seemingly what they're going to do. Taking some pop shots towards middle at the moment. They're going to continue their endeavors. In the meantime, though, upper tons aggression coming through here from Nissim. DRG going to kick off proceedings right there. Oh my god, a 3K from him. He's shutting things down. Sets his teammate up with a flashbang as well. He's doing it all. You got to love a teammate like that who finds 3 kills and still takes the time to throw the util for your teammates to peek off of. This feels like a round converted for the Sharks here to start off the second half. DRG doing so much. Finds himself the 4K. He's on for the ace right around the corner. He's going to chase him down. Oh, but Chase steals it. He even set his teammate up. I mean, he put him down to 1 HP. Can't blame him too much, though. He had a phenomenal Dust2, so He's going to keep it up here in the last map. He's continuing it once again. Everyone really stepping up right now for the side of the Sharks. Poison, maybe a little bit slow, but it's still a lead, and that's something that you could be happy with. The Sharks definitely playing rock solid. Even in some of the rounds, I mean, I feel like 9Z got away with a couple of rounds they shouldn't have won. A couple of post-plant situations that they pulled back from the brink that they probably had no business closing out. So all things considered, Sharks are playing a good game right now. A scary one. Crosshair placement. Very, very high. It's a 1-for-1 trade there with an A1S to be retrieved. Not too worrisome yet, but it can be soon. Not careful. Weichi's gonna chip a lot of damage off. Still gonna work up the catwalk as well. DGT hoping for a kill here, but there's where the chase comes through. JNT trying to buy time. Has some help as well. Getting flanked in upon. One-way smoke actually donated to NQZ. Complications arising here. Slight gathered as well. Jay looking to recover. It's an A1S and a FAMAS here left. But, oh, spotted on the jump, and he's going to continue to jump shot Shay to finish the job. With a 2K, Kukli style. But a good eco again from 9C. That seems to be a consistent trend as well from them. It always seems like their ecos are very solid. Double digits now connected from YNG. That's got to be a good feeling for them. Love the anchor position that they're playing right now on the backside for Poison. In the meantime, 9Z going to take a lot of space here towards middle. Jay might need some assistance here. He's got his teammate taking first point of contact, and he will strike. Opening up proceedings here, but he has no support now. Che, I need some help here soon. That Molly's going to buy a little bit of time here. And with that opening pick, the threat kind of dwindles just a little bit. It's going to change the position here. They used a little bit of utility to get out of middle as well. They're going to start to re-execute here. Smoke's being thrown in. Utility off the flashbang. He's going to try and push through, but so far it's just Max that's going to find the opening pick right there. They've doubled up towards middle. A lot of attention drawn in towards this location here. No kills traded back either, so they're already pushed in towards the back lanes of sight. Poison gonna find one, but only one. And a flank. Oh my god, a no-scope hit from NQZ. That's absolutely brilliant. That's just enough to scare JNT off the round converted right there. 9Z, just a phenomenal mid to B right there. And there was a lot of opposition meeting them at that attack right there, but they played it perfectly. They dealt with the re-aggression coming through. They were ready for it. They were so well prepped. It turns out to be a really good looking round from them. Terrorists win. Phenomenal job. That'll keep them in good standing here because the Sharks have not been tested on their CT side so far. And their competition versus some of the tougher opposition, their defense has been flawless, so 9Z on the very first gun run are giving them a fight here, which is a good sign. Definitely needed that. AWP shot rattling off here. Oh, but the Deagle shot's answered right back. That's a second from Che, man. This guy seemingly cannot be stopped. Flashbang. I'm going to try and get him out of dodge, but he can't escape in time, at least. Bomb down still towards the top of... Or, well, rather T-spawn. But they buy guns, and I'll have to go and retrieve that. That'll be DGT's job. No real rush on this round, either. Yeah, both players isolated on the bomb sites. Do like this re-aggression coming through from Poison. Patiently make his way up catwalk here. In the meantime, though, 9Z gonna start to move out towards long. If it must be retrieved, that could be promising, but it rotates. Chain T, a little removed. Don't realize how deep they are up long. Yeah. Simple save coming through there. They do retrieve an op and an AK there, so quite valuable at the end of the day, but... Very solid stuff. See again punching back, dealing with the force buy. They'll still have to deal with a couple of guns saved though. That's an issue. J&T rocking with the AWP. Poison has the AK here. They could do some serious damage. I think at this point the IPs are now on HLTV. Should go and check that out. Flash is going out towards long, though, and a 4v5 to pick things off early on. In quick work of this opening. We'll see if they can close it down, though. Full rotation in from the Sharks to join forces on this A side. Another smoke thrown in. USP gotta find the kill. The op shot rattles off as well. A 2-for-1 trade. Oh, and JT misses the first, but lands the second. Does not miss twice. Doesn't give them a second chance. Said he'll be the one to take that second chance instead. Has to deal with catwalk, though. He nearly landed the bunny op. He just couldn't quite get the shot. Now DRG has to deal with his last player on catwalk with DGT to save the day. Just barely hanging on, though. This 9Z, a scary one. Couldn't close, though. So tied up 10 to 10. 9Z starting to punch back here versus the Sharks. Early attempt at a long attack right there. At least a long opening. Surprised that NQZ was interested in repeating that. That's a risky move, but definitely prioritizing trying to find that opening with the op. Instead, he'll find a tag, which I'm sure he'll take happily. This is a brazen play on top of the Xbox. He sticks around for a little while, but knows he needs to bail on out. Che has been such a hero, though, for the Sharks. Gotta find another opening. Now it's DRG that needs to batten down the hatches towards long. That's where they start to head. Slowly but surely. Moving on out into DRG's crosshairs. That's the first picked off. No trades yet. Lands the headshot, but oh my god. David gonna find another one as well. Back to eco territory here with a big HP advantage to the Sharks, but still not converted yet. Smoke for the cross. Enabling them to gather all that space that they need. Avoiding the spam as well, so crucial. They make it safely in towards the site. Numbers start to get planted as well. Around the corner. One of the AKs lies in. He finds 2, though. That's a massive overperformance. And immediately that forces Che off of this round. And 9Z gonna grab the lead right then and there. Fantastic work done from 9Z to keep them in it. Question is, can they hang on? AWP saved is nice, right? We've seen rounds like this really just not go well for the Sharks. And they've been able to win the pistol and the following, but since then it's been flawless from 9Z. The gun rounds have been so very solid from them. Attempting at a little bit of long control here. Doesn't go too well though for a lonely Deagle. And he's nice him. Scaling up towards long quickly. They have a player pushed up towards close long wall. Spam. Oh my god, he actually does find a kill. I cannot believe that. The Deagle spam works. Molly for elevator limits the reposition here. It's definitely going to draw some eyes in. The Deagle spam continues. This time he overstays his welcome though. He will get spammed down to the smoke. Angle advantage for DJT. DGT rather. And a boost above the smoke right there. Gonna follow up some damage here. JNT's not in a good position. He could get flushed out here eventually, spammed down, but at least he has help. Che, who's been stepping up round after round, trying to bail him out, but DGT keeping things in good stead. QZ has coverage of long here. But if he misses a shot, he's dead to rights. This is a must-needed conversion here. He's got his teammates, though. Now Che left on an island. Not a lot of money in his back pocket here. 3,400 is what they're going to gather if they lose, but still. They'd like to have a little bit of extra cash for utility, so holding on to this A1S is definitely a priority for him. Also a bit tricky, though. QZ can't quite hit the conversion in time, but see if DGT can tell another story. Walking into the A1S isn't a death sentence, and he gets an ace there as well. What a round from DGT. Didn't even realize he had killed everyone in the server. Another round converted. Utility tossed in towards long. Util will keep on coming. Meantime, though, 9Z slow crawling out towards mid to throw another B. Mid to B. To the hat here. QZ scoped up towards long. I wonder if his scope has been heard here because they seem so focused in towards middle. I want to collapse. They see the barrel here? I don't know. Oh, but spotting him out. That's a big kill. And QZ finds the first. There's no trade either. And look at the rotations towards B. Stays on complete island. With all of the round to defend here. All of the T's that he has to take down. JNT's going to rotate in towards mid. So he's going to be able to hold on to that B bomb site. But again, it's creating some massive rotations for the CTs here. It's leaving their defense limited. Max looking to late take long. And in the meantime, the rest of his teammates working up catwalk here. It's Goizen, who only has an A4. And mid lurk finds his kill. Long lurk sure to find his kill soon as he takes attention. DRG peeking out. Yeah, he's not long for this world. And somehow Che is the only man left standing, and not for long. Rocks to take him down, and 9Z just not looking back on this T side, man. They have come to play. What a flawless gun round put through from them. Max got to deal with the aggression there. Not taking a single point of damage here. And Sharks struggling on this defense just doesn't seem like. Expected that from out of them. I thought they were going to be so rock solid heading into the second half, but they are struggling here. They've only won the pistol and the following. Since then, it's been all 9Z all day. That might continue to be that way here. 14 locked in for them, essentially. That's back-to-back flawless rounds from them. You can see the money starting to stack up nice and high as well. And Sharks Road and this qualifier could be coming to a little bit of a bitter end here. Nine-Z definitely a formidable opposition, though. There's no shame in dropping out to them, alright? They have shown that they can always build teams that put up fights, and that's what they've shown once again today. She thrown in towards long doors here. Is he looking to make a move? It's a long side here. It's left DRG with a lot to be desired. I mean, just taking an off angle versus 4 players, it should not work out well for you. Yes, no support, though. They've gambled a lot of presence towards B, but okay. That's just one player jumping on top of the box, and he gets out of dodge, so a couple things going their way. In the meantime, what isn't going their way is that kill towards B. He gets his gun out in time, but not in time to find the kill. The round quickly becomes awkward here. Smoke on top of the molly. Will buy DRG time. Uh-oh. The Go TV slideshow. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Try and retry. Vamo 9Z. Vamos 9Z. Vamos Sharks. There you go. Oh, man. QZ in the clutch. Missed his shot. We're slow-mo casting. Got a second chance here. He's still alive. Oh, it's so awkward right now. Gosh, it looks like they're missing the easiest shots, but I know we're on, like, insane slow-mo. So weird. Got an angle on him. Oh, man, NQZ winning, that's huge. What a round. I hope this isn't what the server looks like. No pauses. I think the Go TV is having issues. We just gotta roll with the punches at this point, guys. I want to see how this game finishes up. Looks like the players individually are good. The issue is on GoTV end, which is good. I'd rather the issue be on our end than on their end, but it looks like we're back. Problem resolved. Hey, it's not my PC. Come on now. I don't think it's my PC. It's the GoTV. I think it's the GoTV server, unfortunately, having this issue. Makes it very easy to observe, though. Oh, man. What? GGT did not react. What is happening? Oh, there's a smoke there. It just didn't show up on the GoTV. I was about to say, I was like, why isn't he shooting him? Oh, God. This is so ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see how this game ends up. But, I gotta go ask for maybe another replay if that's possible. I'm trying to figure out the issue. The GoTV is messed up. You will do slow things in real life after casting this game. Yeah. It's not you all. It's not me. I think it's the GoTV. Looks like it's... Oh, okay, no, it's still slideshowing a little bit. Oh no. 10 minutes of rounds? Is it happening in server? Oh, I think it might actually be in server. Oh no. Looks like server, yeah. I thought that the players weren't seeing any of the issues, but I think they might have been. We'll have to wait and see if everyone disconnects. I think we might get a new server here. So we might have a brief pause in the action. Yeah, I kind of agree. A team. I don't think they should have been playing any rounds like that. But I do think there's going to be a new server soon, so. Source 2. Match has been moved to a new server. Please go back to the match room. Okay. All right.